clutch down about an inch. Rattle. Down. Back up. About an inch away from the top.
Bear in mind, Russ, it's not a brand new vehicle. It's a 5-year-old car. Certain cars have certain issues, have certain problems. This is just the way that they're built. I've got a Bentley Investigator here. The roof squeaks. It's just a design fault with that car. And that's based on an Audi. If the roof squeaks, it's a common fault with them. But there's certain aspects of the car that sometimes you may, unfortunately, have to live with. But if you don't want to live with it, let's get looked at. And like I said, right, go and pay the diagnostic fee, find out exactly what the fault is. You then come back to us, and if there's a fault, we'll pay for it, no problem.
So you want me to pay the £400 bill?
It was £200 a minute ago.
No, it's £300 to £400. I've got it in email. So you want me to pay that fee up front, and then you want me to be liable to the A1 excess fees, and also to the claims cap.
What excess fee? We supplied you with a warranty. You didn't buy a warranty. We supply you with a warranty.
And when you read it, it talks about excess fees and claim caps, and it's.
Well, let's go back to the original conversation, because I'm sure my mouth and what I say is much more bulletproof than a book. So when I say to you, take it in, get it diagnosed, right? Prove to us it's your car. You're saying that you make an allegation. Prove it to me.
But it's a car that you sold. It's a car that you sold.
If there is a fault, Russ. Yeah, I'll say it again. If there's a fault with it, or you can prove it, then I will pay for the repair.
You pay 100% of what I spend. You will pay for that repair if I can prove that it's there.
Not your diagnostic fee, no.
Right, so it's
going
to cost me £400.
There's a repair.
So I bought a car from you, and it's going to cost me £400.
And the A will pay for it.
Yeah.
If it's a genuine fault, not stuff like wear and tear items, but something which is like a major mechanical fault or anything along them sort of lines.
Yeah, or an extremely loud rattle that rattles every time you lift your clutch up and just makes the driving experience horrific. Yeah.
Well, I don't quite understand, Russ. I mean,
there's something loose behind the dash, and I just want it tightening up.
If it's not the car for you, Russ, then maybe trade it in for something else.
And how much money am I going to lose there, Paul?
Well, like everyone else loses money when they buy a car.
No one makes
money when they buy a car,
I bought a car from you and there was something wrong with it. Alright?
Well, okay,
all I want is for you to just fix it.
For the fifth and final time, you're making allegations. Prove it.
I've got...
It's like when you go to court. It's like when you go to court, Russ, and someone says to you, "Oh, I believe this has happened." Oh, okay. Any evidence? Well, no. It's what I think. Well, nothing ever stands up about proof. So what you need to do, Russ, is come with me with some proof.
Alright, well,
once I've got the proof, then we can sit down and we can.
And I'll show you it. I've got videos that clearly display that there's a problem. Audi have said that there's a problem, but it needs to be paid for to investigate. And I don't think it's fair that I pay those fees.
I've never said that. I've not seen anything where it says on any of your emails that Audi says a problem. It says a washer jet issue and there's a cut in a tyre. Where does it say on here? Mr. Russell, there's a rattle coming from behind there, so there is a serious fault with it. However, you just pay me £300 to fix it.
It says that there is a...
Doesn't make any sense.
It says that there's a rattle and that it needs further investigation, and they've said that I don't pay for that.
It's a rattle, Russ. It's a rattle. Your gearbox, your engine doesn't fall out. It's a rattle. Okay. So what I'm saying to you, there's a rattle. You can't live with it. Then number one, trade it in something else. Yeah. Number two, take it in and do it and do as they ask, please. Get the car looked at. Prove to me there's a fault. Or number three, you live with it. It's one of them things. The car does exactly what it should do. That's what the CRA says. Fit for purpose means that it's durable for this, what it's supposed to do, which is get from A to B.
So that's the only purpose of a car. So there's no point buying a Maserati when you could buy a Fiat that would get you from A to B. You're not paying that additional money for a better driving experience.
No, but you're not buying a Maserati, you're buying an Audi. So you look at it for like. So But the sole purpose of buying a car is to do what it's intended to do,
No.
is to get from A to B.
I came to a showroom dealership and I bought an Audi instead of going and buying a Ford off somebody on Facebook because I wanted a car that was enjoyable.
With all due respect, Russ, what you should have done is driven straight past and gone to the Audi main dealer and bought a brand new vehicle.
Right, and you stand by that statement, do you, Paul?
Well, that's what you should have done. If you wanted a brand new vehicle, then you should have bought a brand new car.
Is that the affordable cars motto? Is it just drive straight?
No, it's mine. It's mine, Russ. And sometimes I get fed up with people trying to tell me that I'm wrong or I'm right. Listen, I've been doing this job for 17 years. If you wanted to buy an Audi, and that didn't have any squeaks, any rattles, didn't even have a bum sit in the seat, you should have gone and bought a brand new one. But the fact you bought a used car, and the used car was checked out, and we can't find a fault with it. So what you need to do, Russ, instead of wasting each other's time any further.
Checked out by somebody who was competent to look behind dashboards and find rattles. It was checked out by a competent person. We agree we weren't going to check that. They're not electricians. They're not going to be taking out dashboards on cars. So if it cracks, then we're liable for it. You just said that it's been checked, but it hasn't been checked because you haven't been behind the dashboard, and that is the reason why a fault hasn't been found, because you are not competent to diagnose the fault.
Well, if you read your warranty, it says that we don't do warranty work, but you insist on bringing it here, and we did it out of goodwill. So the best thing to do was, listen, we'll end the conversation there because we're going round and round in circles. You take us to the garage. I told you what you need to do. Either you do it or you don't, and that's the only way we can do it. If you're going to listen to me and help, I want help, we'll do it this way.
Okay, Paul. Thanks for that.
Does it answer your question?
Well, no, not really.
Well,
I think you're. Look, I'm not going to say what I think. Actually, let's just leave it there.
What were you going to say, Russ? Do you think I'm a what?
No, we'll just leave it there. I'll keep my.
No. Please, enlighten to me with what you want to call me. What do you think? You think I'm what exactly?
I think you're a cowboy.
No, I'm not a cowboy. I'm a realist. That's what I am. I'm a realist. I'm not a cowboy. I'm a realist. And the thing is, well, okay, you make these allegations, Russ. Listen, mate. I don't need a cowboy. I'm certainly not a cowboy. Do you think cowboys have dealerships like this? Who can afford some dealerships like this? Have money in the bank and run a dealership like this? And fund a dealership like this? Do you think cowboys do that? I don't think so, Russ. I don't think so.
Is it what's your second name? Sorry, Paul.
You don't need to know my second name, but I'm saying to you is you don't call me a cowboy. Listen, I'll end the conversation there, Russ. I'll end the conversation there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll end the conversation there because you might end up saying something which I'm not going to take very well.
Right.
Like I said to you, we're a realist. You bought a used vehicle, and we've been really saying to you that if a slight rattle coming from somewhere, investigate and let us know where the rattle's coming from. We cannot repair something which we don't know what the fault is, and it's down to you as the person who's had the car since last October to let us know what's actually wrong with the vehicle.
Well, I did. I let you know about 4 days after I bought it.
Well, okay. So let us know what it is then. Tell us what the issue is.
Every time I lift the clutch up to bite, there is an intense rattle coming from behind the dashboard.
Okay, so like I said to you, Russ, I'll give you an option. Take us to a garage, get us to have a look at it, and let us know what it is.
And you'll pay that investigation fee.
For the sixth and final time, no. It's down to you to prove to us what the fault is.
Okay.
So you have to investigate and say that this is this fault with the vehicle.
Okay, Paul.
Okay.